When you have a goal that seems insurmountable and you accomplish it, it is fascinating just how fleeting the elation is. It lasts like 30 seconds. I graduated high school this week, a task that I've been working my entire life for at this point, and well, I just feel normal. I'm still me. I still live at home. I still have the same friends and the same family. Nothing really changes except for the fact that I have an odd cap and gown in my dresser and a new piece of paper in a fancy case that I call a diploma. When I threw my cap into the air and gave everyone hugs, I was pretty giddy for about 12 minutes. Went and took a bunch of pictures, had a cigar in my mouth. It was exciting. There were moments where I felt it throughout the night, but the next day was just a normal morning. But at the same time, while everything's still the same, everything's gonna change. This morning, when this is being released, tomorrow morning for me, it's like 10 p.m. right now. I leave on a cross-country road trip with my best friend Nathan. I actually interviewed him on the Grateful podcast in January. If you want to check it out, I'll link it in the description. And me and him, we've been talking about doing this trip for 4 whole years. And we're finally hopping in the car and doing it. You might have realized or seen that I buzzed my hair. This is quite a look for me. It brings me back to like my middle school days or elementary school days. It's actually crazy how short it is. I had so much hair before. But no, I never did the intro as well. Welcome back to the Grateful Podcast. I'm your host, Jack Wagoner. But yeah, this has been crazy. It's been a lot of change and no change at the same time. It's the beginning of something that will never end as well. I'm leaving my family to do my own thing, to make my own impact in the world. It feels odd being a bird leaving the nest. I mean, I kind of already did it when I went to France for my entire junior year of high school. But this feels different. It's for good this time. I knew that after France, I'd have this little buffer of my senior year where I felt like a kid again. And that kidness is kind of gone. In my newsletter, which I wrote on the same topic, I popped up this graph, and I'm sure many of you have seen it. I don't have time to edit it tonight because I got to get on the road at 6 a.m. tomorrow. But you can look it up if you want. And it's this graph of who we spend our time with as we age. And at 18, your parents is a sharp decline. Parents, siblings, and family. I find this fascinating. And I find it sad that I'm at the very end of the most time with my family. The people that are mostly responsible for who I am, they're going to be the ones that see me the least, reap the least benefits of their work, so to speak. My parents would argue against that. They say that my sister and I are the greatest gifts they could ask for. But it makes me sad to think that I'm leaving them after all of their hard work. It's crazy to think that at the end of the thing I've been working at my entire life, this is what I'm doing and thinking about. Here I am in this room recording a podcast episode at 10 p.m. Of remorseful gratitude for my parents and reflecting on what I've done to get here. I wish that my younger self could see me now. Not just see me, but feel what it feels like to be me. The confidence I have moving into this next chapter of life. The awards night I had Tuesday where I got all the scholarships. The graduation. This trip I'm going on. See my biceps. It just has all worked out. He would be so proud. I am so proud. It's crazy. I'm going to be off Instagram and other socials for the remainder of June. I'll still write weekly newsletters. If you want to subscribe to those, you can check it out in the description below. And there will be 2 episodes of the Grateful Podcast out each week. There'll be one of these where Nathan and I will probably be just updating on the trip and talking about life in a scenic campsite. And then one guest episode that I've already pre-recorded and scheduled. This is going to be fun. This time in my life, it's really hard for me to let go of of the Grateful Podcast, of people, of responsibility. But it's what I have to do. It's the next step. And I couldn't be more excited. I already let go of my hair. That was really, really difficult, honestly. Like, I know it seems silly. It's such a material thing. But it was very, very difficult for me to let go of those curls. I treated them. I really took care of them. And then to just see them all go on the ground. That was not a great moment. But I kind of like it, actually. I just look like I did like 10 years ago. Well, this was even shorter than last week's, which was our shortest episode. I promise that when I get back in July, the Grateful Podcast is going to start taking off. I'm going to triple the work I did in the spring. It's going to be amazing. And for all you here right now, I am so grateful for you. I really am. I wouldn't be doing this without you. I probably would, actually. Don't disregard that statement. But it means the world that people are here tuning into my mission. I'm trying to make this world a better place through gratitude, through ambition, and through just joy for life. So thank you very much. Your goals will work out. Everything will happen as it's supposed to. Trust in life. It has your back. Stay grateful. Love you all.